The stairs going up. Oh, it's burning. Burning. It's burning. Hi everyone, welcome back again guys. We are again at the Pollonaruwa Royal Palace Complex. Yeah. If you have seen my previous video, I think it's not by the time that I will upload this video, it's been uploaded also. We are here. Today's Tuesday and Sunday we was here, but then this place is 8 hectares, more than 8 hectares wide, and it's very huge to explore in a day. So that time when we went there, I am not sure if it will be 2 or 3 videos, but by the time that this will be uploaded, that will be already uploaded, so you can check that out. Anyway, we are here at this is the most important part of the whole Royal Palace Complex in the city of Pollonaruwa, the ancient city of Pollonaruwa. So this is the most popular heritage city. Actually, it's called as the heritage city of Sri Lanka. And yeah, this is the most important area, which is called the Sacred Quadrangle. Okay, so we are here at the place called the Sacred Quadrangle. The history starts on this place, and I will discuss it later on because I did a lot of research and I gathered some information that not everybody knows about the information. So anyway, we will go and see the place. Yeah, this is a Sacred Quadrangle, so we will go and see the place, and we'll check it out. I will as we roam around, I will try to talk and say things that might interest you about the history of this place. So if you want to visit in Sri Lanka, this is the other place that you have to check. But for that, to give you an idea how it look like, let's go inside. So I'm gonna turn the camera. This is the entrance, guys. So we're going up now. This is actually, guys, like a most visited tourist destination also in Sri Lanka. As in most visited, this is very popular, but since of the pandemic, so it's not that it's not much of people. Look at the color of that sky. It's blue sky. I think I have, yeah, I think this is the, okay, let's read this is the inscriptions. Actually, for some of the tourists who want to visit this area, there will be like QR codes that you can scan if you want to get the information. There are some stories about these places that, like, only modern that what they read, but actually there are some stories which is older than what they know, and we get to find out the stories of that. Like, most of the people, they thought that this royal complex is discovered or built by King Parakramabaho, the greatest king of Sri Lanka. But then we found out, and this been like from 12th century AD or 11th century AD, but then we found out that actually this whole area is built from the 10th century AD, not the whole area. So this Sacred Quadrangle is the most important one because this is where the very first building is built, and it was on the 10th century AD. this one huge stone or rock or whatever you call this. This is where the encryptions is the means like writings. So if you will see, there are some writings there. Those are it's like a book, and this one huge piece of rock is weighing more than 15 tons, and it's been transported from Mihintali. It's like more than 100 kilometers away from this place. So on this rock is written all the orders to the people, and how they transport it, that's a big question that it's not been answered, because for a human to carry, or it could be a human, but how many person will carry this for like 15 tons to carry for more than 100 kilometers. So this is the biggest inscription, or the largest inscription so far that been recovered. And you see that there's inscriptions everywhere. So these inscriptions here, if you're interested to know what is written there, they have this piece here in Sinhala, in Tamil, and in English, and this is the inscription, the meaning: the kings are human divinities and must therefore be regarded as gods. Wow. King inflicts punishment to offenders commensurate with the offense, just like a physicians apply remedy for a bodily ailment. They restrain from evil and thus save them from falling into hell. They lead them to good, thereby securing for them the heaven and release from rebirth. For those who do not observe the wishes of the king, the human world would be like hell. For those who observe the wishes of the king, the human world will be like heaven. Wow. So if you want to live in heaven, you have to treat the king as a god. That's trouble. Wow. Oh well, they will not be called king without any reason. Is called the hetadagi. Heta in the Sinhala word means 60, and the reason this is called hetadagi is 60, built in 60 hours. Okay. So this is a temple, so we have to take out our shoes, although this is very hot, but yeah, okay, because it's grasses inside, only the stones will be very hot. So we will be going back on the 12th century AD. Now what we have to do, let's go inside. Look how thick the wall. So that's where we're already at the entrance. It's very hot. I have to walk on the side. It's very hot.
Yeah, I'm also looking for shades.
The stairs going up. Oh, it's burning. Burning. It's burning. This is we are at the 41st, on the 41th, what you call this, the 41th ruins. And this is the Atadagi. This is the oldest, one that you can find. This is where the history started. And this is from built by King Vijayabaho on the 10th century. This is the original one and the only one before standing. And this is Atadagi. Atadagi means 8 relics. And this is originally built 2 floors, 2-story. And on top of this is the 2nd story, known to be the place where they kept the relics. And on this side of this, there's an inscription here written in Tamil language. So this is written in Tamil language, and these are the instructions to the workers, like what time they have to post, which area they have to post, instruction to the worker. Because they used to say that on before time, Sri Lanka is ruled by the Sinhalese people, like under the power of the Sinhalese people. And then whoever is holding the tooth relic will be the most powerful person. So as a protection to the tooth relic, they hired King Vijayabaho hired people from southern India, I think, which are the Tamil people. So when they came here, they asked them to make that encryption written in Sinhala, in Tamil, so the Sinhalese people will not be able to understand. And it's the way to protect the place without them knowing what is their schedule. So this is the Atadagi. Ata means 8. Da is a relic, so it's an 8 relics building. Alright, so this is an 8 relics one. One of the most important and the oldest. The most important and the oldest ruin you can find inside this Sacred Quadrangle here in Pollonaruwa. And this other one on this side, that's the Hatadagi. Hatadagi means, Hatta means 60, but this one is built under King Nisangkamala. Nisangkamala is not he's not a local ruler. He's from South India, and he's married to a Sinhala queen. So he's one of the king who was in this the area, the palace. So this one is the Hatadagi. Hatadagi means 60, and Hetadagi. Yeah, in Sinhala language, Heta means 60. That means, but they said that the reason that this is called Hetadagi because it's been built for like 60 hours. Wow, built within 60 hours. 60 hours, guys, is like Wait. 60 hours. 48. Not even 2 days. Whoa. How many people you think is working for that 60 hours to complete this whole building? Because those times there's no machineries. All is by hand and manual. Okay, so that's the other one. And now this is the hatadagi. And on this side, this is the image house. This is just a ruin of the I don't know what's inside though, and I'm going to look at that. I don't know if the wall is still original. It's dark. Ah, the wall is also concrete, guys. Look at that. See? But not all, but then, and you know the feeling inside here? It's very cold. It's cold inside here. It's cold. There's like a secret door here, see? See, there's a secret door. It's locked. Secret door. It's cold. It's very cold inside here, guys. Look at that. Okay. So they said that there's an indication that there's a large Buddha statue there, might be sitting before, because this is the center and there's like a throne, but then now only the stone you can see. You cannot see the Buddha statue is nowhere to be found. But then there are some old statues here that's been, some of them, see, it's already destroyed. But come on, guys, and then look at the roof from the top. It's all concrete, guys. See that? Unbelievable. And this is where the window is. It's all bricks also. What a structure. Look from here. That's the entrance. This is a full solid rock. This is the thing that you will be amazed on those time, because if you can see, this is a one whole solid rock. See, it's a solid piece of rock. See? It's not a bricks. And it's not an ordinary type of rocks. And they said that this is built without wood. And it's cold here. It's very cold inside here. See? It's very cold. So now we are heading to the next location. And that will be the Batadagi. You can see it's a circular. So we will go inside. But I don't know where is the entrance. Because to go inside, guys, we need to remove our shoes also. The Dage. This is built by King Nisan Kamala to transfer the tooth relic from the other side to this side. So the one that you will see around, it's like the wall around, is actually built to protect this small stupa. And this small stupa is where originally the tooth relic is. So they build it to protect it around. Oh my goodness, there's no place to. It's very hot, guys. It's 12 noon, but let's see. I'll go around. I'll just try to walk fast from this side, trying to find some shady place to put my feet. Okay, but we should not make sound because this is a sacred place, very sacred place. Alright, I found the place. Okay. They said that this is one of the proud to say, like typical architectural design made from 12th century AD. And this is built by King Nisan Kamala. All the statue of Buddha that you will see are the one that guarding this small stupa. And this circular relic, because they built this like circular wall, this wall, to protect this small relic, because this is where the power is sitting. I already said before that in the old times, or even until now, the relic, which is the tooth of the original tooth of the Lord Buddha, whoever is holding that, he is the person with the most power. So they have to protect it, and this is where they're keeping it. That's a stupa. So this is one of the most important, and as you can see, still well preserved. What you call this? Ruin here. Even some of the walls are still not the walls, the beams are still protected. And even on the side of this, outside the wall, you can see that this is the wall. Like how thick is you see? This how thick is the wall. That's the thickness of the wall. And even with that, you will see outside there's another, see? It's so protected. another one day. It's tiring, it's hot, but the good thing is Sri Lanka have a lot of trees, and with all these huge trees, I've been protected with a very nice and fresh air. So this is the other one day of my my travel in Polonnaruwa, which is the heritage city of Sri Lanka and the ancient city of Polonnaruwa, the royal palace complex. Although we didn't cover every single places, there will be like 55 ruins, interesting ruins out of thousands. But then I have shown most of the visited place, so I think I had covered everything already on this place. We will be heading to there's another two places that we have to visit, but then I will be ending my video on this exact location. I am sitting right behind me is the Atadagi, Atadagi and the Watadagi, which is the circular relics house. And then guys, yeah, this is a must-see place if you want to visit Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is very rich in the history. If you want to visit Sri Lanka, there are a lot of very kind and very nice tour guides, or tour guides at the gate, wherein you can ask a help, and then just make sure that you will check their ID. They are registered tour guides. There might be a lot of people who will ask you from somewhere, but the best place is you go to the gates. You go to the gate, and then with the security, I think they kind of like have a uniform, like a light blue yellow uniform. So if you really need, if you want to be in the bus, stay in the budget. If you want to stay in the budget and just try to explore the place, you know, there are some like QR codes that you can see on the side, that where you can scan and it will give you the information of the place. Because guys, I know that it's good for the eyes to see structures that was like how many thousands of years ago, but then it's more interesting if you know the history. So just try to use your mobile and scan the QR codes and get the information. But it's just a little help for them also. You will get the exact story and details, because if you will go with the Google, those are just the latest. That's not exactly the exact story. So it's the best practice, or it's the best way, is to get that tour guide from the gate. From the gate you will get the tour guide. They are registered, so they will not gonna rob you with the payment, because they have this like a standard amount that they will charge. Again, if you want to visit Sri Lanka, guys, everything is going back to normal, thanks God. Now, little by little, all the countries are opening their airports for the travel. So why don't you book your ticket, come to Sri Lanka? Commodities here is very cheap. People are very friendly. It's a small country for you to, for your 1 month even is not enough. And I bet you guys, most of the foreigners who come to Sri Lanka, they will be planning for a week or two, but they end up staying for 3 months. And I am here for 6 years. But then, it's just not even quarter of the place I have seen. So I am talking a lot because there's a lot of things you have to see in Sri Lanka. So if you want to visit in Sri Lanka, you can continue your work, make your schedule when you want to visit Sri Lanka, or wherever country you want to go, whatever is your nationality, whichever part of the country you are, go to my description. There's a link there from the Ivisa.com, wherein you can be able to check from your online photo, passport renewal, passport application, visa application of every country, and even the health certificate for you to travel. Ivisa can provide it to you. So you can just sit back, make your bucket list, plan your flight, prepare your passport, and dial or click the Ivisa.com and let them do all your travel documents, because with Ivisa.com you will be able to have a freeway travel. So I hope to see you soon, guys, in Sri Lanka. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do click that subscribe button down there, and please don't forget to hit the bell notification. This is Suddi Akka, and I can be your guide. You can just contact me, guys, and I can refer you good people for you to help you out on your tour here in Sri Lanka. You can get some information from me as well. About section, I have an email there, so you can contact me. I don't charge anything. I am just be willing to welcome you to my second home, Sri Lanka. Thank you so much, everyone, and God bless. Bye-bye.